Good morning, everyone. This is Abhijit Roy. Welcome to another episode of Moner Chalchitro, the background of mind. During my last episode, I discussed that communication is such an important aspect of our life that I would like to discuss this topic in different episodes. Today, my topic, which is related to communication, is express, explain, but don't expand. Communication is the most important aspect on making and breaking relationship. It plays the most important part on understanding or misunderstanding each other. At times we do not even understand the importance of communication that plays in our everyday life. Most of us do not give much of importance to this part of our life and tend to ignore the role it plays. The most popular and the most widely used mode of communication is verbal communication, at times supported by body language and expression. Most of us fail to maintain the proper balance in communication. Either we make it so short that the actual message does not reach to the listener, or we make it so elaborate that the actual point gets diluted and the message lose its sharpness, which is essential to make the listener understand the point communicated by the speaker. Many of us are having this habit of expanding and elaborating our points a bit too much without understanding the fact that when we use a lot of words and sentences to establish our points, the message loses its intensity. The message gets diluted among many words and sentences, the way a teaspoon of sugar loses its sweetness and its effect when diluted in a bucket of water. In order to make our communication precise and to the point, we need to be a very good listener, especially in an interactive communication, so that our reply is exactly to the question or to the query without any beating around the bush. We need to practice to be a good listener, and we need to remember that we should listen to understand. We should not listen to reply and jump into a conclusion. The main objective of communication is to express our emotion, to explain the point we want to make, and to have clarity between the speaker and the listener. At times, we may even communicate without using any word, and the power of silence can have more effect in communication. At the time of communication, we need to consider the fact the level of attention and concentration of human being is very short. It is very short lived. A long speech becomes boring to the audience and they lose interest. Unfortunately, most of us do not understand the importance of preciseness while communicating, whether on one or with a group. We are wired in such a way that when we chat casually without any involvement of seriousness or formality, when we listen to a story or watch a movie or read a book on an interesting topic, we do not get bored. We tend to concentrate for a longer period, but when we listen to someone talking, we get distracted much faster. This is the precise reason why TED Talk is restricted to a maximum time frame of 18 minutes. It is very important for the speaker to understand the effect on the listener. Most of the time, we do not consider the disturbing impact of our useless expansion of topic. Quite often, it has a reverse effect on the listener, and the presence of the speaker, or more precisely, the speech of the speaker, creates a negative impact on the listener's mind subconsciously. It is important for us to know and understand the starting point of communication and when to end it. Unnecessary dragging of explanation always have a negative effect. It jeopardizes the balance in communication and make it less effective because of this fundamental wrong perception about communication, that more words will bring better clarity on the topic. The elongated communication has two negative effects. One is it dilutes the concentration of communication, and two, it takes the alertness, the interest, the attention away from the listener, making the communication less effective in the process. I'll come up with another episode which would be final of communication, covering the importance of language and other aspects to make our understanding on communication better and more effective. Thank you so much. See you soon.